Is guilt your motivator? I think if you want to think back to a diet that you've been on, maybe you're on one right now, but I like to think about guilt equals diets. If you've been on a diet, you know what I'm talking about, because every popular or really famous diet program that's marketed to death, they use guilt in order for you to sign up and for you to keep on their program. When you really think about it, it's actually the wrong way to motivate, in my opinion, because what happens is the yo-yo dieting occurs because if you're resisting, it's going to persist. I know it's a real popular saying, but if you never really get to the root of the issue of why you have an issue with food or why you can't keep your weight off, you'll just keep doing this forever. So it's really not an answer. And the proof is actually out there, because how many diets have you been on, or how many diets are out there where people keep the weight off? They don't actually give those numbers out there, but the statistics or the stuff that I have read on it is, all my clients come to me saying, I've been on every diet out there and I've gained more weight than I was when I started the diets, and I'm at my wit's end. So now I want to get back to just eating right, knowing how to eat for my body type, and I don't want to do the diets anymore. It's really hard on your whole, your whole self-esteem, your confidence. I mean, I have people in my office saying, gosh, Corinne, I can accomplish so much in my life. I've done this, I've done that. I can't lose weight. What's wrong with me? So people get this idea that there's something wrong with them because they can't lose weight. It's really sad, actually, that I've seen so many people hurt and damaged from all the diets that they have been on. So I really encourage you not to go on diets, to use that whole system out there, because the bottom line and the long term of it is you will just gain the weight back, and it will do some damage in the meantime. I think the best indicator of a weight loss program that works is if you keep the weight off the rest of your life. That to me is success. And there's not many out there. As soon as people stop a diet, typically what happens is you gain all the weight back. Okay, so if you don't use guilt to lose weight, what else is there? Well, you might not like the answer to this, but you have to find out the root of the issue. Most people use food as a way to comfort themselves, as love, a source of love, or actually it's an avoidance of not saying what you're really needing to say, and you're using food to cover up a lot of emotion. I'm not the expert in this field by any means. I've been working in the nutrition world long enough, though, to deal with some psychology, and I do encourage a lot of my clients to get help and see a psychologist, and not in a negative way, just to get some help in their thoughts and what they're thinking and moving on so that they can overcome some of these feelings and attitudes towards foods. I recommend a book that I really, really like, and I know it works. It's by Laurel Mellon. It's called The Pathway. We will have this on our website, so it'll be easy for you to click the link and purchase it. It's a process, and it's a really easy process that you can use. In fact, they have online groups that you can join. I think it's free. The last time I checked, it was free, and you can get your support that way. But the bottom line of her book is that you have to deal with the issue. You have to know why you're overeating, why you've got this issue with food, and why you can't keep the weight off. So again, just to summarize, guilt is a destroyer. It does affect your self-esteem and your confidence. Dieting does use a lot of guilt. So I recommend that you do try to, start with looking at the root cause of your issue. If guilt is your motivator, I do encourage you to take a look at yourself and maybe get the book to help you find out some solutions. If you'd like to learn more, go to simplyslimliving.com.